So, do you need to go to college to be a great videographer? That's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. I gotta run this errand, I gotta drop off my spit test. Right here at the good old Oops store. It's a monumental moment. Is ever like success from this? I'm gonna regret this big time. I'm not.
I see the boy ain't long as left. Ain't no location, but I'm gonna dress it. Cause how I feel is
time for another road trip. Got the Ronin, got the lens, computer charger, microphone, other lenses, other pieces, some hard drives in here. We're ready to go. Rick Wood Field, Birmingham, Alabama. We got 2 hours, 23 minutes. We are right on time. Fastest, that looks good. Let's hit it.
I said my piece while you just made your bed. You take a little bit of blame, I end up taking all the rest.
So it might be a little bit hypocritical of me to say that you don't need to go to college to be a great videographer, because I myself went to college at the University of Georgia. Not insinuating that I'm a great videographer or anything, but I am in the industry, so I do have some insight to put on this topic. And looking back and looking at the people that I've met and looking at and meeting so many talented individuals in this industry, there's many different pathways to make it in videography and sports videography itself, and not just sports, any industry. There's so many different routes to take, so don't think you need to follow what I did or what my coworkers did or anyone that is in videography itself. There's always a path for you to do it, and it's pretty simple.
I just heard some shit that affected me. I never saw it coming, wasn't ready.
Okay, boys, I'm on the Ronin right now. Look at this field. Holy cow. I feel like I'm going back in time right now. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I only seen this in like MLB The Show. So this was built in 1910. It's the oldest still standing like ballpark in America. It's older than Fenway. Birmingham Barons, which is the White Sox affiliate minor league, used to play here. It's crazy. Like, I feel like I'm in 42 or something, you know, a movie that I just watched the other day. This is the second field I'm going to. It's a little newer and nicer, but the other one was way old. Forgot to mention, the reason I'm in Birmingham is because I'm shooting 2 fields for a little social project that we're doing for MLB. And obviously that will have come out at the time of this watching. So that's why I take this road trip to Birmingham and why I'm kind of talking to you guys and explaining I have some time to burn. We got like an hour before the next shoot, but you don't need to go to college to be a good videographer. That's just the simple answer I have for you. There are pros and cons to both of them. Now, I know I went to college, so I feel like I enjoy and enjoyed the benefits of going to a big college where I was able to have an internship where I learned all my skills. And you don't need to go to college to get something like that. That's just how it worked out for me, and it could be different for you, like I said.
You've already told me the same old tale of glory, but you're still on
Okay, that's a wrap of these 2 stadiums that I shot in Birmingham. It was really easy, but as I was thinking, as I was talking about, as far as pros and cons of going to college, there's a multitude of them. One, networking is probably the #1 reason I would go to college, and also the experience, and that kind of goes hand in hand with meeting people, meeting people from across the country, meeting their parents that can get you opportunities. This is more so like reserved for like if you're in finance and stuff, because like networking and videography in that profession is kind of done online in Twitter. I mean, I've gotten people reaching out to me about jobs through Twitter, LinkedIn, of course, Teamwork Online, a bunch of different things. So like college does allow you to network as a videographer, as a photographer, but it's not like the principal way to get jobs. And also like the experience of college is very fun, and it teaches you how to work in groups, and it shows you what you're interested in, and you can learn more about yourself. So those are definitely some positives of going to college, but it's not the telltale sign. It doesn't like scream, you need to do this to be a great videographer. I need to get back to Atlanta. I'm going a little crazy over here in Alabama, I'm not gonna lie.
All black dick and no socks in my Reebok. Vulture bird tatted on my head, not a Seahawk. Cuban lane chain in the fed with a G-Shock. Candy apple cranberry red with a T-top. Vulture bird chain color money like a peacock.
What's up, everyone? I'm back in Atlanta. I'm actually filming this video, finishing up filming this video almost a month after I filmed the first part of this video, just because I've been so busy. If you haven't checked my last video, that's where I went. But I want to kind of wrap this video up and say that, you know, college is really to each his own. You do not have to go to college to be a great videographer at all. It does not matter. What matters is your skills, getting out there and hands-on experience, shooting weddings, shooting rec basketball games, shooting the Little League, getting as many reps as you can with your camera and posting that on Instagram, posting that places, giving it to the athletes, local high schools, stuff like that, for free at first. And you don't need to go to college to get your skills like this. People will see your work if it's good or not. But I will say, college was a great experience for myself. It costs a lot of money, you make a lot of friends, you meet a lot of people, and like myself, I was presented with an opportunity to have my work shown on a big platform early on in my career at the University of Georgia. So that was a big positive. And people always ask me, like, big school or small school for videography and what to major in. There's pros and cons to big schools and small schools. Small schools, you'll have more creative freedom and you can kind of control the brand messaging and less people will have to approve your videos. So you can kind of go out on a whim with your videos and be more creative. On a large school, your videos will be shown to a larger audience, which is like a cool thing to see, and more people see it. So that means, you know, more people will be able to reach out to you on Twitter if you make something super sick. And it presents a lot of networking opportunities like such. And most of the time, the big schools have like better budgets, so you're gonna be able to work with nicer cameras and gear, high profile athletes, stuff like that. It really doesn't matter. Everyone has their own path, like I said. As far as majors are concerned, I majored in digital and social media marketing at Georgia. I wanted that marketing background just in case I didn't want to do video. A lot of my friends majored in EMST, which is Entertainment and Media Studies. A lot of my coworkers did that, and also broadcast. A lot of people did journalism and sports journalism. And I know my boss and some of my coworkers do like film and art direction at MLB. That's what they majored in over at like schools like Arizona and stuff like that. So everyone really has their own path. What matters is your work and your portfolio, your reel, your skills, and obviously your character. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope I was able to provide some value. I get asked this question a lot on Instagram regarding college and major and stuff like that. So if you want to dive further into the prospect of this, I did do a collab video with Beyond the Game TV about 3 months ago. So go check that out. I'll link it below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
It's a blessing. I was broke, but now I'm flexing. Ain't no question, ain't no fucking second guessing. We in the game like Madden. Money fucking do a bad flip. Round, round.